Alright guys, so I'm gonna try something different here. My audio sounds terrible with my microphone attached to my computer, so I'm recording on my phone right now as an audio, and then I'm gonna kind of record this at the same time with my computer. So if it's out of sync, forgive me. Alright, so let's kind of hash out what's going on in the AMC movement here, right? AMC community versus GME community. Now I know that when people are emotional about money, money makes people emotional, right? Emotion run high on both sides. But let's just take emotion aside and look at which one is better, in terms of fundamental. And, people bash each other on these two stocks, right? But on the fundamental side, GME is much better in terms of balance sheets, in terms of leadership, right? Now, that is irrefutable. Irrefutable. You cannot argue that somehow AMC is in a better spot, right? If anything, if any company that will squeeze in the future, it would be GME, right? Because they're fundamentally better. They're turning around their business. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be next year, it's going to be, a gazillions of dollars. Who knows? I don't know. I'm in here for the long run, 5 to 10 years horizon. Right? Now, if it's squeezed in between, hey, that's a plus. But this company is on its way to become more than it is now, right? How big? I don't know. I have no clue. Nobody knows. If they said that, they know where GME is going, right? But I'm willing to bet that today, GME is better than GME 2 years ago, okay? Right? They have new leadership. Okay. They had a new way of creating revenue, right? Now you could argue that they're making a terrible decision on the NFT marketplace. I would beg to differ, right? Marketplace. Now people have a misconception on the NFT marketplace, and I was gonna make a video about that because it's I think it's worth taking a look at, right? And it's kind of demonstrate that the leader in GME are not shy away from new ways of creating revenue and to take a stab at technology in this sense. And this is like cutting edge, I would argue, right? Now I don't know if it's going to change the world in some way, but I mean, take a look at the real use case for NFT is enormous. You could make NFT into anything. It's not just JPEG, okay? It's not just JPEG. You could put songs, you could put movies, you could put, heck, ticket sales, right? Concert ticket, NFL ticket, whatever ticket, live events, right? Movie ticket, like anything at all. And you could, partner up with amazing artists out there that would create the NFT for you, and people will buy it as a collectible, right? Yes, they get to enjoy the live event, and on top of that, they get to keep it as a souvenir in their wallet, right? Now, whether people are going to sell it on GameStop Marketplace, that's another discussion, right? But this is a multi-billion dollars, um, multi-billion dollars industry. It's going to be in 5 to 10 years from now. And it's an emerging industry. Yes, it's risky because it's speculative, right? Highly, highly speculative, right? However, that is not the only business that GME has. GME has other business revenue, which is the what they're doing right now, right? Now, people said, "Oh, they're selling old games, physical games, and you know, old things, old games, and that's what they're relying on." Blah, blah, blah. No, that was 2 years ago. They are transitioning into e-commerce, right? Right? Late to the game, but they are transitioning to that. Have you looked at GameStop? Uh, Here, let me see. There you go. All right. So, have you looked at GameStop website lately? They are not just selling this at all, and they have like, look, pre-order. You could order ahead of time, right? PlayStation 5, console, all of that, right? So there are ways to generate income, okay? And look, they're not just selling physical game anymore. You know, they partner up with the right distributor or whatever, and you know, they even have their own private label. What did I see? See, GameStop. Oh wait, not that one. This one right here. So they have their own logo and everything. You see? So they are ramping up ways to capitalize on their brand, right? Now, whether you hate GameStop or not, that's on you. This is for next generation. It's meant for people who are gamers, and that's going a long way. If you design something that they love and they will just shop at GameStop forever, then that's your revenue source right there. Much like Apple, people are brand loyalty, right? Now, I'm not comparing the revenue of GameStop now to Apple, but I could see that, people would only shop at GameStop because of these high quality, items. It's remained to be seen. What makes you think that GameStop cannot do that with this new leadership? I think they can, but it takes some times, right? So the value is in, well, I mean, aside from the fact that it become a meme stock and it's like a free publicity for GME, they will capitalize on that, and I trust that this new leadership have done pretty well. I mean, to have cash on hand uh, of $1 billion, that is non, like, you can't compare the two, right? Now, let's go back to AMC real quick. Let's see. Let me delete this. Okay, so with AMC though, on the other hand, it is struggling. You cannot argue that AMC is not in need of cash. They need cash. Okay? They need cash badly, and a lots of it, right? To operate quarter to quarter. Okay? From quarter to quarter, they need cash really bad, right? Otherwise, why would he propose such thing, right? And such short term too, right? Now, when he created apes, now we don't ask for delusion, but he dilutes anyway by creating ape and then dressing it as a, oh, it's a dividend, it's a dividend payout, but then you derive the value from ape, derive value of ape from AMC. So cutting AMC volume, cutting AMC value, by whatever, I don't remember. So at the time before the split, it was 27, and then I don't remember what it was. It was $6 something, right? 6.50. Immediately, the price of AMC went down 27 down to 21, right? $21, while apes is at $6.50. And then, the CEO bragged on Twitter as the best thing ever, right? It's gonna expose also. Well, he didn't say that, but it was like, oh, we're gonna pounce. Remember that? Pounce, right? Wait for it, stay tuned, right? And why did he say that? Because GME at the time announced 4-to-1 stock split, forward stock split, or stock split of dividend, right? Oh, yeah. So this is a great move. Why? Now people said, "Oh, well, look, it didn't squeeze," and well, even Bickham's too, right? in his kind of like argument to Moran's rants. Now I know like it's a private message, so it's not meant for the public to see. I know he was hot-headed and in that video, but I just think that he is just heated because he can't argue that GME doesn't do anything right now. In my opinion, people didn't realize what a stock split dividend was, and they have kind of suppressed that for until this day. People don't understand what this will do, right? And how it didn't go up. Like why didn't you see the price going up? Well, because of the corruption. And for AMC Bigham to say that, oh, it didn't do anything while he advocating people to buy AMC, and then at the same time you talk about CNS programs and all of that, synthetics, I believe all of that. I believe all of that happened to both stocks, right? So if you believe that this thing happens to AMC, then why not extend the same sentiment towards GME? And why GME doesn't move and make comments like, oh, all of these tactics didn't work? You see what I mean? So if GME is in a better financial position and all of these tactics didn't work, what make you think that the tactic that Adam Aaron is doing, by diluting shareholder is going to work? It makes no damn sense to me. And to me, this is a red flag. Red flag to me. It is very, very suspicious that he thinks that. Now, I know, it's just one comment, and I give him the benefit of the doubt. Perhaps he was just hot-headed because, yes, Moran's rants is very aggressive in saying that AMC is trash, right? And for the most part, I agree, right? At the moment, anyway. And to me, leadership is also trash as well. I don't trust Adam Aaron one bit. Now, based on his action, though, not what he says. What he says is far, far away from his action. Okay, let me kind of like explain what I mean by that. I'll go back to stock dividends later on. So, what do I mean by that? So, Adam Aaron, well, forget about apes, right? It's already happened. So Adam Aaron should have. Hey, let me. There. So Adam Aaron should have AMC CEO. Now, I don't have any credential in finance. I don't have any, degrees to back me up on this. But this is just me, in my opinion. Kind of see the decision that is made by the board of director and Adam Aaron to sell 20% of the company as being very desperate now. Now, very desperate at best, but very conniving to retail at worst. Okay. Whether he was forced to do it by the bondholder because they're threatening to recall their loan or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what's the deal with that is. And he sold it at such a low price, man. Like, goodness. So now to me, with that action, there's another action that he could have done, right? That he could have do to raise the same amount of money, even more. Or okay, let me tell you what I mean. So he could have offered this 20% of the company to retail, right? Retail has been freaking, supporting this company no matter what. You have shareholders that want to see something happen, right? In this play, the thesis is short squeeze, right? Short squeeze. They want to see it happen, so they will support you. So retail could have gotten this deal by doing an at the market offering. Okay? And I'm sure of it because he have Twitter. He could have said, "Hey, to shareholder saying, hey, we are in need of cash. We are in need of cash." Now, I'm not good with words here, but he could have said it better. And we are going to do an at the market offering on apes, because that's the purpose of ape, is to raise money. Since it is such a low price, and at the time it was traded at this point, at this price right here. So they even got a much better discount than at the market offering. At that, and he could have saved a couple millions of dollars or made more, dump it on retail. Retail would have gobbled it up. They've been buying at $1, $2, $3, heck, $4, right? As it come down, because people really believe that, Abe is going to save AMC, and it should, right? So he could have done that. Why not? Why not do that instead of this? So that's the red flag that I got from that offer, from that announcement right there. Is that perhaps, this is my opinion again, perhaps the CEO does not want retail. Okay, doesn't want retail to own it. Yep. So he doesn't want retail to own this company at all. So why? Did he say that? No, but he did that. Now, again, this is just one reason that I think is going on behind closed door. Now, one other reason is that he was forced to do so by the bondholder. Like he had no other choice but to give them this. Right? Is it a setup from the beginning? Well, if you watch Moran's rants, he seems to think so, right? And I highly recommend people go watch him because he's very energetic and very knowledgeable about AMC. And, it might open your eye a little bit to what the truth is, right? And again, if you trust Adam Aaron, then, this video might not be for you. But if you are on the sideline thinking that the squeeze is going to happen, look, I have no credential in knowing what the future is. Nobody knows about GME either, right? Until it's squeezed. So you never know what's going to happen. But if you put your life saving on this, please know that that you are running a risk of not seeing that money back, um, because and then here's the thing too, you have to know the risk that AMC perhaps will file for bankruptcy before the short squeeze happen. Okay, right? So that's the risk that you're taking if you invest in this company. If you believe that Adam Aaron could take you out of that, then you better trust the man to do so. Would I trust the man? No. You know why? Because of this action and action previously. Oh, and then the mine, the gold mine. Yeah, like I could see it. It was like it's hype, it hyped up to be like, oh hey, we're gonna do the NFT gold backed cryptocurrency and all that stuff. And it's kind of late to the game already. Like the hype is already gone with that. And so it's almost like anything that they could throw out to get retail excited about it. And believe me, I was excited too when he was announcing crypto, like, oh, we're accepting crypto now. That was like exciting to me because, oh hey, but of course, like, people in crypto would not use Bitcoin to buy tickets. Like, that's ridiculous, right? Or Doge, maybe Doge, but not um, not Bitcoin. Okay, so I'm gonna end it right here. So see you in the next video. Okay, bye.